Okay, let's have a look at the team sheet then. No Ozil! No Ozil! God, no. Watch us create 3 chances all game. Hell no! Are we having a fucking laugh? Jesus Christ, what is he doing out there crossing it in for Walcott? What do you mean calm down? It's unacceptable. The assist record's gone. We failed him as a club, right? He's taken one look at the team sheet today and he's thought, you know what? Nah. You're on your own today, lads. Sorry, I'm done. And look who decides to score today. You couldn't write it. Incredible. Sets himself up for the Euro squad while Benzema's in court. Lovely job. It's actually fantastic work to lose his man on the corner. Koscielny does very well to pull back Otamendi as well. And it's a great header. I mean, where the fuck have you been, lad? Where have you been? And why the hell are you not passing it to Theo? He's in to win the game. He just needs to see the little peanut through. Free Theo. Free Theo from captivity. Please let him prove why he's worthy of another year. But no, you want to dilly-dong dilly-dither about with it when we could have won the game. I cannot fucking believe this. I've got people in my mentions sending me stats about Giroud's game. Arsenal had a total of 8 touches in City's box. In an hour and a half. 8 touches. And 2 of those touches were goals, lads. 2 of them are goals. It's a massive point, don't get me wrong. And it actually puts Champions League football back in Manchester United's hands as well. So you can thank us for that later. But this was actually dreadful. People say this league's not the best tactically. If you ever needed evidence of that, if you ever needed to show someone how piss poor the top clubs have been this season, you just needed to take a look at that first half. It was an utter mess. Bodies just flying about everywhere. No one is holding a position up top. 8 minutes in, and Aguero's banged on in with his weak foot. Our midfield is being dominated, right? Fernandinho is bullying Ramsey. Fernando's winning every single 50-50 in second ball. We're playing El Neni as a DM when 1, he's physically not cut out for it, and 2, all of a sudden he's just decided that tackling's not for him anymore. Doing the sideways thing, passing it out the back way too slowly, putting pressure on the Czech. And Czech, you can see, he doesn't even trust the back 4. He's rushing out and starting to look like Almunia. His distribution is not great, and I'll be honest, I've lost a little bit of faith in our one summer signing, who's just been exposed far too many times down to his right. If you're a goalkeeping coach, you should be studying your opposition's keeper for weaknesses, right? Checks his low down to his right. He looks so slow getting down. It's almost painful the amount of times it's happening as well. Let's touch on Kevin De Bruyne, True Borders FC, starting 11. They paid a lot of money for him. And he's worth every penny. You got everyone playing volleyball on the halfway line, so he brings it down with a little nod, cushions it onto his knee, literally walks past Ramsey unchallenged, accelerates, De Bruyne accelerates past El Neni, cuts in onto his right. Because why would he do that, lads? Why would no one wants to close him down, obviously. No one. And then he tucks home the most precise of finishes. He's got about half a yard to aim at most. And he's put it as perfectly in the corner as he could have done. Without even properly connecting. What a player. And you have to wonder where City would be had he, Aguero, fucking hell, sorry, the beer, and company not been out injured. And of course, it wouldn't be an Arsenal game without some injury news. Woo! Where would we be without the injury update? Danny Welbeck out with what looks like a lateral meniscus, which could see him ruled out of the Euros, especially as Hodgson's choosing his squad on Thursday. It's just devastating news. He's already been out for 10 months and he's worked really hard to get back. He's been fit for barely 8 weeks and he looked fantastic when he came back. And he's been benched the whole time, had to sit watching Giroud's goal drought. The longest goal drought for a striker under Arsene Wenger. But don't worry, Arsenal fans, because he'll be back in time for the summer, like a new signing. In all seriousness, much more positive was the 25 minutes that we got to see of Jack Wilshere. Most of that time in a sort of attacking mid-roll. And he looked good, a bit unfit, it's got to be said. And I'm sure that will take a minute, but immediately the most creative player in the side. And perhaps even more promising, he looks to have learned how to ride a challenge. Now, credit where it's due. The Great Wall of France was at his very best for the second goal. Alexis Sanchez darting run into him. He used his strength to build the wall. A lovely little flick on 1-2 with Alexis. And a top finish from the Chilean, who's now got 17 goals and 11 assists in all competitions. Not bad for a guy who's been injured, is blatantly knackered from 3 years non-stop football, and supposedly not had his best season. Really a shame that we only seem to show urgency when we're behind. And Iwobi has been quiet of late. I have to say, actually, I was certainly quite impressed when Walcott came on. The urgency was back in the game and he had a fantastic chance to put the game to bed. But he's theoed it up, hasn't he? Listen, with all the negativity surrounding the club, it was actually good to see some fight out there. And they showed determination not only to come back from behind twice, but to hold on for the point against a City side who were trying their utmost to give Pellegrini the send-off that he deserved. He's won them a title and 2 other trophies, and I genuinely don't know how so few people stayed to show the guy respect. Pep should never have been announced under Pellegrini's tenure, and they made his job impossible the day that they made it public, and it just makes me sad to see how much of a spoilt, demanding bunch of self-entitled brats we are. And to be fair, Karma looks like she's had enough of this shit. She's sending Pep Guardiola to Thursday Night Football in fucking Kazakhstan, live and exclusive on Dave. And I really hope our fans don't disgrace Arsene Wenger by not showing the respect he deserves when he leaves. I'll be ashamed of myself as a fan if I really will be, to be associated with that. It really just looks like we're determined to get in there early though, because you got punch-ups in the away end, right? Wenger ins versus Wenger out screaming matches at each other. Banner up versus sing one Arsene Wenger louder than you cheered any Arsenal goal since the fucking FA Cup final. We're a confused lot right now. Anyhow, it's almost done. It's almost over. Thank Dennis. And it's been a mad one. I just can't get my head around it. I really can't. We've not lost to a top 4 team all year. We've actually beaten the champions twice. And somehow we're still 12 points off the top. Football has really changed in the space of a year. And with the rise of what I call anti-football, I think things are going to become increasingly difficult for the top clubs. One game left, and I'm intrigued to see how the media spin this if Arsenal go and pip Tottenham to second place. Because right now they really look like they want to take the mantle, the title of Bottle Jobs FC. So, can Manchester United take advantage of City's slip? Will Newcastle get a win against Tottenham? And what did you make of it today? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new, and drop the video a like if you breathe oxygen. For now though, I've been hughwizzy, and this has been an utter mess. Peace.